Loveliest people of the world, today we're gonna make börek. This börek is one of my oldest recipes, Indian and Chinese börek, which is with the börek, it becomes Indian, Chinese and Turkish together. It has cabbage in it, carrots in it, but crunchy and also with a bit of minced meat. The taste explodes in your mouth and we're gonna make it together with Mr. Börek. It's gonna be so much fun. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is actually we decided cooking is happiness. It's not like giving you the recipe of happiness, it's the happiness itself. And cooking together makes it a lot of fun. So we decided to do it together more often. So, how do we start? Okay, I have 200 grams of mincemeat. I will start to cook it while Burck is gonna prepare the veggies that's gonna get in, which is,
of course, onion. I'm gonna dice it.
What does the onion do to the minced meat? Minced meat is great as its taste, but when minced meat wants to give its flavor to other things, it becomes short on its own. When we put the meat in and it starts to turn gray, it starts to give its water out. Meanwhile, adding the onion and its acidity breaks the cells, and also the meat's water goes to the pan, but it soaks up the flavors of the onion. And meat gets the Maillard reaction, onion gets caramelized, and together the flavor goes at least 5 times better. So every time you do something with the minced meat, it's always a good idea to put some onions in. And I'm going to press it like this to help the whole process. And then what comes next?
I'm gonna thinly slice the cabbage. We don't peel the carrot because when you peel, the waste is too much. We are just scraping with a knife, so the peel comes out.
And that's the only waste you get. And that can go to birds. Now comes the walnuts.
A handful, and just roughly chopping them.
Yeah, so that you get a crunch. Actually, we're gonna get a crunch from the cabbage, but also the crunch from the walnuts. And its oil also makes it richer and more flavorful, and the crunch is great. Thank you. When I went to London, I went to a semi-prepared food station. Usually they left the mincemeat a little grayish, and the onions, you can see the onions. But really nice cooked mincemeat, the onions should disappear. We're gonna cook it with the veggies, and eventually it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna cook with the walnuts for 1 more minute, and then start to add the veggies.
And I'm chopping the spring onion, the white and the hard parts thinly, but the green and softer parts are a bit bigger.
As I'm going to cook the veggies, cooking the veggies is great when it's short time period or very long time period. If you cook the veggies on a medium way, they usually become really chewy but soft. We want either crunchy veggies or really soft and well cooked veggies. We don't want it in the middle. Same thing goes for also what?
Shrimp.
Bravo. 10 points. It's the 10th year that we have met. 10 years ago, this handsome guy came to meet us here, and then a few months later, he started to work with us. I am thankful for that day. Every day, 10 years now. As it starts to brown, we start with the hard ones, which is the cabbage. Together with that, probably Burck wants the white parts of the green onion. Some olive oil can get in right now. Now I put it to higher heat, so I want to cook it as fast as possible. Also, veggies would need some salt, so some salt gets in. When you're cooking with your loved ones, put music on. Pavarotti is great. Pavarotti and Friends, an old album, amazing. While you cook, it gives you a lot of nice energy. Then the carrots can get in. Now some green onions can get in, and together with the green onions, add the teaspoon of curry, garam masala, or anything that you think that it's gonna suit, or whatever you have in the cupboard that you like the smell of, the taste of, will be good. And this increases the meatiness, the flavor. To this, finally, as we said that veggies should not be overcooked, I already put some salt, but not too much. Put some soy sauce, like this. Starts to smell even better. And half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of red flake pepper. If you have something hot, it could be a sauce, it could be cayenne pepper, anything would do. So, this is the filling. If you don't like to eat any carbohydrates, you can eat this by itself. When we are on a diet, usually this is Burck's and mine main course. Now this is done. As you can see, it's gorgeous, incredibly smelling. I'm just gonna taste it for the salt. Do you have a Hungary version? Not today, but When I was a kid, I used to make spring rolls with halloumi. Thinly sliced and fried halloumi gets in and it's really nice, yeah. If you really fry halloumi nicely, it also gives a taste of meat for the ones who like that. With garlic as well, that would be wonderful. But halloumi cooks for a longer time, so you have to add the garlic halfway through. This one, you don't need it because the curry is great in itself. It has lots of flavors. We have a lot of onion and I like getting the taste of the cabbage and the carrot. It doesn't ask for an extra flavor from garlic. It has to get cool for a while. And now
Here
comes the dough.
like I made it.
It's ready-made phyllo. It's also sold as baklava yufkası. Probably it's sold everywhere in the world, yeah?
Yes, everywhere.
Yes. Actually, we also tried making it from rice paper. It also works. It sucks a little bit more oil, so we didn't do it
Yes.
that way. But
This
yes,
one's
now,
better.
what do we do?
I have sheets and I'm gonna divide each one for strips and then we are gonna fold our börek. Can
Yeah,
I use it as a ruler?
Of course, I'll help you. You can do it, Burak. Now, one sec. I can't see it. My eyes. Okay.
Do you know that video?
Yes.
Hey, you guys! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
Phoebe seeing
Monica
Monica and
and-
Chandler. Rest in peace. Matthew Perry, yeah.
We're gonna oil them a bit and just a little salt.
Pet it like a baby. Okay, and then we put it here.
No, just one.
Just one.
Yes, This one
Okay.
is for me and this one is for you.
For you. Okay. Is it too much?
No.
Okay, what did you do? You made a triangle with it?
Kind of triangle because I'm gonna fold as triangle. So I put the filling like a triangle. 1, 2. If you put less, becoming easier.
Of course, if you could put it too much.
No, the more the better. And then I'm gonna fold in the sleeves so it wouldn't fall off.
Okay, I want to show you while Burak is making perfectly how it is folded without the filling. First, now this is a triangle. We put it first like this. Then when we fold it, it becomes a square again. Then we fold it again, fold it again, fold it. And then this part gets in like an envelope. If it's too much, you can cut it here like this and tuck it in. Now, because it's empty, it's hard to tuck, but when you tuck it in, it becomes a nice triangle like this.
That should be for me.
I put my love to it, Bar, for you to eat. Now we have 27 böreks like this. Normally, if we deep fry them, they become gorgeous, but it's a lot of oil and hard to, use that oil again because we don't do frying anymore that much. So we do shallow frying on this. Burak is going to continue and fry here. I also want to show you, instead of shallow frying in a pan with a bit of oil.
Can we air fry it?
We can air fry it. Same strategy.
They become,
Bigger.
of course, better than I expect. So I always expect the bad.
Now we have a lot of börek. We call this bereketli, which is filled with prosperity. A little bit of cabbage, a little bit of minced meat becomes something like this. 27 of them. And when it's deep fried, everywhere becomes brown. It soaks a little bit more oil, but it stays crunchy for a longer amount of time. But with just spraying a bit of oil in our pan, again, sides are quite crunchy. These parts do not brown and get crunchy as much. We can see the greens and it works like a rice paper, and I also like it this way. So,
More appetizing.
looks more appetizing for you?
Yes.
We don't use a lot of oil that way as well. So, 2 ways to do it. I just wanted to show it. You can also do it in the air fryer, and it's gorgeous. Oh, what's that?
Sweet chili.
Oh, why not? So that's it for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Cooking warms up the kitchen, warms up our souls. It's the process that matters. It's not just eating and stuffing. You can do it with so many things, but cooking together with your loved ones is such a great thing. Invite your friends, do it with your kids, loved ones, friends, allies, family. Have a nice weekend.